Today we have the founder of Aseem Shakti, Swati Singh, as our Friday night. Aseem Shakti looks after skill development and employment generation for women who come from underprivileged backgrounds. And they've also recently patented a very innovative product. It's hands-on, resourceful. We're going to talk more about that as well. Without further ado,
Hi, Swati. Thank you so much for
Hi,
being a part of Friday night. Thank you for joining us today.
thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. I feel honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Swati, what's the situation with Aseem Shakti in the current circumstance with the COVID situation? How are you guys
Uh,
coping?
not very good. We had to shut down our operations for 3 months, and we have very recently. It's been only 3 days that we have resumed our operations.
Yeah.
So yeah, things are quite tough right now, but we are trying.
We're all hopeful that it'll pick up very, very soon. I was reading your bio and I love what you're doing. It's very cool that you're doing something which is an income generation resource for women who don't go out, who can't go out and work. And these are women who are underprivileged. What is the story behind Aseem Shakti? How did it come into play? How did Aseem Shakti originate?
So there were these women in my neighborhood basically whom I knew
Yeah.
since I was a kid, and I have been witnessing their struggle. As I grew up, I tried to help them in my own way, whatever I could, but I knew that it's not enough. They need something much more than that. As I was growing up, I found out how to help them. I read about self-help groups and all that. So I invited all of them at my home, and I told them how they can form a self-help group and how they can help each other fight not just their financial struggles, but as a group, as a family, how they can help each other. So that's how it started basically.
Yeah.
From there, I can say I think I found my calling. It was
Yeah.
not just about helping these 10 women, but I thought there is
Yeah.
an opportunity to help thousands like them. I have seen
Yeah.
their struggle up close and personal, like since I was a kid. I have been the school that I went to. I have been seeing such women all my life. So I thought there is this opportunity that we can contribute to their life, not just in a smaller way, but something which can last longer. So we started with this movement of getting women into the workforce, especially
Yeah.
from such backgrounds. That's
Yeah.
how it all started.
Right, very cool.
Um,
So, are there a specific set of skills that you look for women who are applying?
Not really, especially because we don't want to screen anybody. So, as you said, like Aseem Shakti is a skill development and employment generation company for women because there is not enough opportunities available as of now. You have to create these opportunities for these women.
So you
Then,
provide
like, I
hands-on
realized,
training to women who apply?
yeah, we do. So, we try to train them into skills as per their interest and capabilities. When these 10 women that I started with, all they knew at that time was basic cooking and basic stitching,
Yeah,
basic sewing. So I thought I won't be able to handle a food business. Why not run a fashion business? Because
yeah,
they are familiar with that. Again, during these 2 years, I realized that not all women can stitch. A lot of women started approaching us and they were not able to learn sewing. Uh, and sewing is not easy. You require an aptitude, which I think I lack too. I tried learning it, but I couldn't. So it's not easy because we did not want to leave anybody behind. We tried shifting them to making easier things like jewelry making, bag making. We are coming up with hand block printing, easier things which is not very heavily skill based. We do one-on-one session with them to see what can they do, and then we try to train them into that.
right. So talking about sewing, I'm gonna get to that the product that you've patented, which is,
Yes.
I think it's so resourceful, even for me. I do not know how to drape a sari.
Same here.
Right? And I'm sure a lot of people watching, not from the South particularly, but if you're from other parts of the country, I'm sure a lot of you can't drape a sari. I can't. And you've patented this instant drape sari, which also has an invisible pocket in it. Please tell us
Yes.
more about where this idea occurred to you, how it came up, and then a little bit more about how it can be purchased and all of that. But first, tell us where the idea came from.
So when I started, where I thought we'll do a fashion business, I one thing I knew that I do not want to be just a Me Too brand, just
Yeah.
another brand. So I was thinking, what is the fashion industry lacking right now? What can we do? Something new. I was just reading some survey, I think. I don't know. My friend has sent me a survey for her college, and I was just reading it, and there was this ready-to-wear sari. So I knew that ready-to-wear saris exist, but not for a regular wear. They are in premium ranges starting from 10,000, 15,000 for party wears.
Yeah,
The celebrities wear them. I
sure.
knew that ready-to-wear sari currently do not exist in market for regular women to wear it to offices.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from. And today we want pockets in kurtas and dresses and everything. So why not in sari?
We don't want it. We
So
need it.
we need it. Yes, yes,
Right?
yes.
Like you need to keep
Correct.
your
We
lip
need it.
gloss and your chapstick and your phone and then a little bit of cash and cards, you know?
Yeah, correct. Everything. And now sanitizers also.
Mm-hmm. Most important,
So
forget your phone,
yeah.
don't forget your sanitizer.
Correct. I don't have a fashion background, so I had to reach out to some fashion designers who have contributed a lot to this thing, to the whole journey of Aseem Shakti. So I told them that this is what I'm thinking, and can you make it? There was this fashion designer, Ayano and Simon. Both of them did their trial and error. They tried it on me, and after a couple of attempts, we were successful in coming up with the design.
Yeah.
And then because it was an original design, we got it patented. Like you can wear the sari within 15 to 30 seconds,
Oh,
hassle free, without anybody's help. And it has the lining attached to it, so you don't have to wear the underskirt also. You can wear your shorts, leggings, whatever. Of course, it has a pocket, so you can carry your phone, wallet, charger, money, sanitizers, earphones, anything. It's deep enough for it can carry everything. So it's not just a show pocket. So we have kind of taken an impractical garment, sari, and turned it into a functional and utility oriented garment and made it accessible to everybody actually. So like made it easy to wear. It's a boon for women like me. Women like me who don't know how to drape a sari. Like today I can't even imagine wearing a sari which do not have a pocket in it.
Right.
So it has completely changed. I mean, as a customer, I'm very happy. It has completely changed the way we wear saris.
Sure.
For me, at least.
I think I want to
And
get
for a lot of
too.
our customers.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And these are tailored entirely by women who are employed by Aseem
Yes,
Shakti.
yes, yes. We have trained them into it, and yes, everything, not just the saris, the other products also that we make, everything is made by these women.
Right.
Who
What
are
are some
trained
of
by
the other
us.
products you guys make?
Other products would be kurtas, dresses. All our kurtas and dresses also have pockets and with zipper and all. So the need of the hour. During these 2 years, we realized that not all women, as I said, not all women can stitch. So we tried to shift them into jewelry making, bag making. Now we are trying to make a seam one-stop fashion solution where, like, keeping in mind that working women today do not have time to shop, and in this COVID times, nobody wants to go out and shop. So when you go to the Aseem website, which is there's a website where you can order all these products.
What's the website called?
It's www.aseemshakti.com.
I'm just gonna pin that here.
Thank you.
No problem. So guys, I'm not endorsing this brand, but the point of this is to bring to you guys that there is somebody who's working into skill development and generating employment for women who normally can't under normal circumstances. Can you tell us a little bit about why you decided to not make this an NGO? Because we're talking about that now. Why is it an NGO and why women?
So again, why women? Because of my personal experience with these women. Why not an NGO? When I was thinking about setting up Aseem Shakti, I started meeting a lot of my friends who might be able to help me, might be able to guide me. And what I was seeing was 10 women who want to work. That's all. What they were seeing was a charity case. 10 women. Like if there are 10 men who wants to start a clothing business, would you feel the same? Would you want to donate? Would you want to, no, nobody would want that. Nobody would feel like that. So I was confused. I was like, why are they treating it as a charity case? These are just 10 women who want to work. At that time, I thought, okay, I don't want to register it as an NGO. Even today, everybody thinks it's an NGO because there is a picture of women from a particular background. It's not an NGO. We have registered as a business. At the same time, like it's a social enterprise because we have been training them. These are the type of women who did not have a fair chance at life before when they were younger. There was always somebody else who was making decisions for them. These are all the women between the age group of 35 to 50. So after so many years, when they were maybe they are free of their responsibilities, when the kids have grown up, and all of those things. Now when they want to work, they can't, because any profit making organization would not hire where they have to invest in training.
Yeah.
Because of their lack of education and everything. Again, government has been running such training programs for these women, but what happens at the end of those training programs? Like, how many of them are actually getting a job? How many of them are actually starting their own businesses? Even if they do, it's not sustainable, because again, they are loaded with their household responsibilities. In India, there is no concept of responsibility sharing. Even women who work with us, in the morning they'll do all their household chores and they'll come back, they'll come to work, and then again it's the same in the evening.
That's
So
the
nobody
situation with my
shares
mom
there.
as well. Yeah.
That's the gap that we are trying to bridge at Aseem Shakti, by not just training them, giving them quality training. I have seen that there are a lot of trainings, they end the training in 1 month. It can't be learned within a month. So we try to give them quality training, then we try to create employment for them, and we also focus on sustenance, so that they can sustain their jobs. So we try to create an enabling environment for them, with all the flexibilities. So we try to create that environment where they can come work, they can leave as per their convenience. So they don't have to, leave their jobs. So, like, a lot of people say once they are skilled, they can work anywhere. That does not happen. Even if they get trained by us and they go to work somewhere else, where they'll have to probably give 8 hours of their lives there. So they'll have to leave their jobs eventually, because of the household responsibilities and everything. Everybody at their house is dependent on them. It will go a bit longer. I always say that there are two type of women, even from marginalized community. One who has already convinced their families that they are going to stay out of their houses for 8 hours, because they are going to find work. And these are the type of women who will find work, because they are so determined. They are out there looking for work, right? They will find work somewhere. But there is this another set of women, especially in urban slums, who want to work, but they cannot, because their husbands or in-laws, they don't allow them, because they have so much of responsibilities. These type of women are who are often, they get neglected. So Aseem Shakti is for them. We are trying to create that environment where such type of women can also come out of their houses and work. And which is why I'm really against work from home for such women, because they are living in misery in their homes. They need that escape. When I was starting it, as I said, all I could think that getting a job, getting an income would make them happy. At that time, I just wanted to make them happy. That's it. I wanted them to be happy. But in these 2 years, I realized it gives them a lot more than just income. So that sense of belongingness, like you and I, we go to school, colleges, we go to offices, we meet other people. But these women do not have that opportunity. They don't get to experience that. I saw that when these women met each other here at our Aseem Shakti unit. They were so happy. We were celebrating their birthdays. We were celebrating Friendship Day. The banter between them. All of these things are so needed. It gives you that sense of belongingness, that sense of self-worth.
You kind of feel that you can self-sustain rather than being at home cooking, scrubbing, and expecting that your husband's going to feed you and your children. You know
And
that
it
you're
gives them that
capable of.
strength also to endure all the trauma that they might be. Like, you and I can't even imagine the things I have seen and they are enduring. The whole experience of working and belonging to a community and sharing their experience with the women who must be going through the same thing. All of this makes them happier, makes their life better. So that's how I want our beneficiaries. That's how I want women to look at Aseem Shakti as something, as an organization which, if they join, it will make their life better. It will make them happier. That's what I want for us.
That's brilliant. You're looking at crowdfunding opportunities as well. Please tell us about that.
All of this will be possible only when there is fund in the company. So as I said, because of the COVID-19, we have completely stopped working. There was zero revenue in these last 3 months. On March 17, I think we launched our website, and on March 22nd, the lockdown happened. So extreme bad luck. So we are trying to
colored my hair on March 17th and 20th. The lockdown was announced, so it's okay. I mean, I ended up coloring it for myself at home, so it's terms. On a lighter note.
So we thought we'll run this crowdfunding campaign where, again, we don't accept donations. So people can pre-book. Basically, they can pre-book their sarees or whatever they want to buy from us, or they can get a discount coupon of the equal amount that they are contributing.
This is on aseemshakti.com, right?
No, there's a crowdfunding platform called Crowdera. They can find the link in the bio of our page.
And you're not looking into donations. You are looking into people
Yes.
pre-purchasing or putting in an
Yes.
order for purchase, or they get coupons of an equal value.
Yes, yeah. So they will basically get something for whatever amount they contribute. So
And that
they
money
can check
goes
out the
into
collection.
funding for Aseem.
Yes, that will help us in paying our rent and salaries
And you're
and
based
buying
out of
new stock.
Mumbai or other parts of the country as well?
So currently we are in Mumbai, and currently we are collaborating with other NGOs also to scale rapidly.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that we will be able to train at least 100 more women this year or next year. I really can't talk about this year, anything about this year.
Yeah, but that's actually very cool. You also provide courses online to train these women, right?
Yeah, so that's a new initiative that we are coming up with. So as I said, we need more women. I'm not sure if you know this, but Aseem Shakti is a company run entirely by women. So right from tech to
Wow.
delivery. So
Wow.
the whole idea was to get more women on the roads, on public places,
Yeah.
to make it safer. So we are coming up with an online course which is called like Become a Fashion Assistant with Aseem. So these are the women who might not know tailoring, but they are very good at speaking. They're very good at communicating, and
Mm-hmm.
they have an interest in fashion, and maybe they're looking for something part time. So these are the women who can take up these courses, which is a fashion course of 50 days, and they can become a fashion assistant with us from anywhere, any part of India.
Right.
So
But
that's
this is
one more thing.
specific to Aseem Shakti. They can't take the course and then go and apply for a job elsewhere,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. It is specific to Aseem Shakti. Whatever we will be sharing our trade secrets, so they cannot
Yeah.
just take the course and work somewhere else. We will be having some deposit. I think they'll have to pay some deposit. All our other courses are free of cost. We don't charge anything, but for this,
Yeah.
we will have to charge some deposit, I think.
Yeah, and also the last thing, doorstep measurement services are something you're offering as well, given the current circumstance, and that I think is really important right now. Is it that way? Can people go and place an order, and then you can have somebody, a representative, send? Please
Yes.
tell
So
us about that.
currently, we were already providing doorstep measurement services in Mumbai. So we are very soon we'll be able to provide again with COVID-19. Nobody would want to come out of their houses or go to shopping. Like everybody's working from home. Very soon we'll be able to provide doorstep measurement services in all the major cities in India. They can just go to our website and book an appointment, book a slot, and at the given time, our representative will be at your doorstep.
Lovely. Thank you so much for being a part of this, Swati.
Thank you so much for making me a part of this. It's a wonderful initiative that you're running. I'm very
Oh,
happy to be
no.
a part of it.
Thank you so much. I think employment generation is something, especially for disadvantaged women. I think it's not something a lot of people are doing. Even if you're doing a business with it, you need something to fund that. I mean, it's like when you're
Yeah,
staying in an aircraft, they always say that you need to wear the mask first and then you assist the person
exactly.
next to you. So I
Yeah.
understand that part of it. So guys, please check out. And somebody asked if it's an NGO. No, it's not an NGO. But what they're doing is something which is nothing short of an NGO. I think it's necessary. It's the need of the moment, and it empowers women. And I'm glad that this is an entirely women-run business and company and establishment.
I have been criticized a lot for this. It's good to hear that you appreciate this.
Why not? Of course, I
I don't know.
appreciate it. I'm a woman. So to everybody who's joined, and thank you. And I will see you next week on Friday night. Friday night is all about inspiring and getting wonderful stories like this to you guys. And Swati, thank you once again.
Thank
Best
you so
wishes
much.
for Aseem
Thank
Shakti.
you.